Hey guys, it's me, Clarissa here on Clarissa Says, where Clarissa says it all, and that is how I feel. So, Happy New Year, everyone! I just wanted to come on here really quickly and give you a couple things that I learned this year in 2018. Hopefully, these things are beneficial to you and can be able to help you end the 2019 year thus far. So, the first thing that I learned in 2019 is basically to really be confident within myself. And confidence is something that you just can't buy. You have to be confident. You have to tell yourself and assure yourself of the things and decisions that you're going to do, or your feelings, or whatever it is, to actually be confident. Because when you're not confident, it can literally hold you back. And sometimes the opportunities that you may be offered may require for you to be confident. And if you're not confident within yourself to be able to put yourself out there, to answer questions, to be around certain people, to do certain things, you may not ever advance in this life. So for this year, 2018, confidence was something that I really zoned in on, especially when doing these YouTube videos. I have to have confidence come on here to make sure that, I'm assuring myself that what I'm doing is actually helpful, or that what I'm doing actually is good for, people to listen to, and, what my topics are things that, I can be prideful about. So I'm not worried about people watching my videos or not, because I'm confident that what I'm saying is really good content. So confidence, when it comes down to trolls on your messages or your DMs or in your comments, you have to have confidence in your work, or what, in this case, my content, to know that, I put out how I felt, and I'm confident in the words that I chose and my feelings, and I stand behind whatever I say. So confidence was something that I really had to focus on this year, 2018. And I'm glad that I did, because now, nothing bothers me, nothing holds me back, or anything like that. So other than that, another thing that I learned in 2018, and yes, this is a vlog video, so my lights just turned off, so disregard it. But another thing that I learned in 2018 is that basically when it comes down to your finances, you need to pay attention to the details. Because what we don't realize is that all of this tax and all of these extra cents adds up. It adds up. I know it's not just me, y'all. I know it's not only me. When I go to the store, take out $100, and then within 2 hours, I'm like, where's my money? What happened? What happened to my money? I'm down to $5. And it's you only did 3 things or 3 purchases, and then you look at your tax and you look at everything. It's well, dang, I done had $10, $30 basically in tax alone from the purchases that I had together, which made, me short another 25, 30, 10, 15, whatever, how much it is, bucks, depending on your purchases. So pay attention to the small detail. Just because something says $3.99, you need to really think about $4 plus tax, which is 4 something. So basically you're spending $5 on that $3.99. But you see $3.99, you're okay, $3. No, you need to think $5. And when I started to think like that, I had more money in my pockets, because I'm now saying, okay, this is how much I have, this is the purchases, and I was able to now really account for what I'm actually purchasing, when I purchase it, and what's going on. Because if you don't watch what you're doing, it's going to go by really fast. And the point of having funds is to have fun. So you want to have as much money as hand as possible. And when you get a certain amount of money from your checks, or from working, from your friends, whatever, you want to make sure that you're using it to the best of its ability. And by doing that, by literally making sure you are accounting for all of the purchases that you're doing, you're having money in your pockets, because you're now going to actually take heed of what you're spending. Because the problem is people spend without taking the heed of spending, and then you look up and it's well, dang, where my money went. So that's something that I learned in 2018. Another thing that I learned in 2018 is to be more, I'm not going to say, to be more myself, you know, to be more of me. Okay, because I'm a very like happy go lucky, like talkative, very extroverted person. I'm very adventurous. I'm not afraid to go in front of a crowd and talk. I'm not afraid to pick up a phone and do calls and bust out calls, like, you know, for work and stuff like that. I'm not afraid to do retention job. I'm not afraid of interacting. I'm not. But when you're around certain people and you know, are in a professional setting, you do not want to be perceived a certain way. So personally, I found myself like holding in my personality around certain people, around certain places. And I don't know, one day I was just sitting at work and I was like, you know what? I am who I am. I shouldn't have to change who I am for this position or for these people who are around me, or who I'm, you know, people you're trying to impress, something like that. No, I'm going to be me. And when I started to just be me, who I am, around my clients, around my friends, family, you know, more without worrying about the judgment of what people think. And not to say people were actually judging me, but because of my own personal brain, you know, thinking deeper. Like, I really overthink a lot of stuff. So even if someone's not judging, I'm thinking about, okay, what would happen if I do this, or what would happen if I say this around this person, around these people, or whatever. And then now it comes to me thinking, you know, that the judgment is there, when honestly in most cases it's not there. It's just me overthinking things. So that's something that I learned, and I know that a lot of other females can attest to that. And that's something that we should definitely stop doing. Just be you, do you, boo, and you know, you'll live the best life because you're being you and you're gonna be happy with you. And that brings me to the next one. I had to learn this year to be happy with me. Like, when I say with me, I mean with who I am, with my body size, with, you know, where I'm at in life right now. You know, I'm an overachiever, so of course I would want to be farther in my career, or farther on my YouTube channel with my subscribers, or whatever, or, you know, what's going on with what I personally want for my goals. So, you know, I had to be able to get comfortable with that. And also when it comes down to weight, you know, people don't know, but I have a child, so I went through the whole up and down, up and down, up and down weight thing. And you know, I used to be really skinny, like 125 pounds, 135 at the most. Now, you know, I'm like pushing 160 something. And I don't look like that because I'm kind of tall, but it looks good on me, of course. But I had to learn to be comfortable within my own skin and not to subconsciously put myself down for my size, you know. And so that's something that I am working on as well, and I'm going to put that in my resolutions for 2019. I'm just jumping to the next video. I am going to like try to lose 20 pounds, 30 pounds, hopefully. So come and look for my videos. I'm going to be doing a whole bunch of health videos and topics in 2019 because yeah, I do want to lose weight, but however, I am comfortable now within my skin. At one point in time, I was not comfortable. As I started to gain weight, I was not comfortable. And it's to really be honest, I didn't even gain weight like after being pregnant. After my son, I only gained like 10 pounds. I was like 140. And now this year, from June to now, this 20 pounds popped out of nowhere. So now I'm like 100 and, like I said, 160. And so I'm like, okay, yeah. I got booty now. I have thighs now. I have, you know, breasts, you know, like, the girl done moved from your child teenager body to now an adult body. And that's another thing for you girls that are out there that are going from 18, 19, 20, 21, stuff like that, even 22, 23, 24, 25, 26. You know, as you get older, your body transforms from a teenager or a young adult body to a real, you know, adult body. You know, your body goes through stages, and with that, your body has changes. So with that being said, from your body having changes, it changes who you are and how you perceive yourself. And sometimes you wake up and you look in the mirror and you're like, who is that? I had those moments. So I already know you guys can attest and understand and feel me when I come down to that. So that's basically, you know, the things that I really learned in 2018. A couple of quotes, if you want to have a couple of quotes to get you through 2019, I would say, do you live your best life? Don't worry about anyone else say about you, anyone else has, you know, their opinions, because honestly, it doesn't really matter, because you are the one living your life. You're the one experiencing your experience. So anyone else's, you know, opinions about you doesn't make a difference. You know, see it like that, and you will definitely get through 2019. Other than that, you guys, what else can I say? Love always and forever, even your enemies, because as you get older, oh, this is something else that I learned from 2018. As you get older, your friends that you used to have in the past, they move on with their life as well. They get older as well. They live their lives. They do their own things, and you don't feel any type of way from it, okay? Because people move on, life move on. People, you meet people for certain seasons and times, and maybe if you met someone and y'all hit it off instantly, 3 good months, y'all were tight, and then all of a sudden nothing. Don't think of it as something bad. That it was a reason why you met that person, and there's a reason why you guys hit it off for that amount of time. And even though there's not like a beef per se, but you guys don't talk, as much. Maybe they moved jobs, maybe they moved all together, and you're just lost, connection. Doesn't mean like, it's something bad, I had to really understand that, because from going from high school to now being an adult, you've had so many people that you knew, and it's like, we don't hang out, we don't talk. What happened? What happened? Why? And it's okay, Don't think of it like that. You will definitely come across people that are good. You definitely come across people that, will be long-lasting friends. But now in your new stage of adulthood, you just have to make new relationships. And those relationships, like I said, will bring on different messages, different interactions, different experiences, different lessons that you need to learn to get you to whatever stage of life or whatever accomplishments or goals that you want, to have. And that's how I felt. And that's why I also had to learn throughout 2018 that friends come and go, but family stays. So if you have a real friend, that friend will become your family member. It's not just your friend, And when you come across friends, then just know that you need to savor those moments. So savor those moments as much as possible, okay? Other than that, you guys, that's all I have for you guys today. I hope that you have a wonderful New Year's Eve and New Year's. I will see you in my next video. If you're a returning subscriber, hi! Thank you for coming back on this video and actually hearing me today give you my concepts on what I learned for 2018. If you are a returning subscriber, again, please go ahead and follow me on my Instagram, which is Clarissicas, KLARISSICASAYS. If you have not already done so. If you are a new subscriber, thank you for tuning in today. I hope I didn't bore you with my examples and reasonings and just my explanation of how I feel for the 2018 and things I can give you guys to help you for the 2019. Hopefully you find it helpful and you can pass it on to your friends, family, and significant others. You can also find me on Instagram at KLARISSICASAYS. I am also on the Snapchat, so tune into my Snapchat, Clarissa Says, as well. If you have any topics you want me to go over, check me out on my Gmail account, which is ClarissaSays@gmail.com. Yes, I'm very simple, y'all. Everything Clarissa Says. That being said, Clarissa says, peace out. Later, y'all.